my child. If you only knew how close your breakthrough is, you would stop fearing the delay and start preparing for the promise. Listen to my voice. Do you feel the stillness, the quiet ache of waiting where your prayers seem to echo back, unanswered? There are moments in your journey where everything seems still, where the ground feels dry, where the prayers you prayed appear to be floating in silence. You have looked to the heavens and cried out, "My God, where are you? Why am I still here?" I tell you today, your delay was not abandonment, it was alignment. The silence you have been wrestling with was not my absence, it was my protection, my holy preparation for what is to come. You have asked me, "Lord, why has this taken so long?" And I respond to you with love, because I have been building in you the strength that will protect the blessing I am sending. Many want the promise, but few let me shape the foundation that can carry the promise. And you, my child, have chosen to remain. You have chosen to trust me, even when your feelings trembled. You stayed when others walked away. You worshiped when your emotions wanted to quit. You believed when your eyes saw nothing. And because you remained, I have been working in realms you cannot see. Hear me now. What felt like delay was divine preparation. The delay was my mercy if I gave you what you asked for the moment you asked. You would have stepped into a blessing unprepared, surrounded by battles you were not yet strong enough to win. Every day you waited, every tear you cried, every time you said, "Father, I don't understand, but I trust you." I was sharpening your discernment, strengthening your spirit, and pulling you out of traps the enemy designed but you never saw. My child, what you called waiting, I called protecting. Let me open your understanding. Now listen carefully, because this is the turning point. You are entering a season of repositioning. There is an internal shift happening inside you. You feel it, even if you cannot explain it. Old desires are falling away. Old fears are losing their grip. Old voices no longer sway you. That is because I am repositioning you for what I already prepared. I am moving people, opening paths, aligning opportunities, pushing away counterfeit relationships, and drawing you toward the doors I ordained before you were born. You cried, "Lord, what is happening to me?" And I say to you, transformation. Not confusion, transformation. You prayed for elevation, and elevation always begins with separation. This is why some connections felt unstable, why certain places became uncomfortable, why certain habits can't stay with you any longer. You are not losing. You are being lifted. Now receive this next part deeply into your spirit. I am restoring what you thought was lost. You thought time was lost. You thought seasons were wasted. You thought certain dreams were gone forever. But I am the God who redeems time. I speak, and years of pain can be reversed in a moment. I breathe, and what was broken stands whole again. I move, and what the enemy stole must be returned with increase. Child, nothing you surrendered to me has been wasted. Not 1 second. Your obedience has not been in vain. Your purity was not in vain. Your integrity was not in vain. Your forgiveness was not in vain. I saw it all. I recorded it all, and I will reward it all. Now hear me carefully, because this is prophetic for your next season. This is your moment of divine activation. I am awakening the gifts inside you that life tried to bury. Ideas, callings, prophetic sensitivity, creativity, boldness, all of these are rising again. You feel a hunger you cannot explain, a stirring, a pull, a holy dissatisfaction with the ordinary. That is my spirit awakening your original design. What you thought was burnout was actually the ending of an old chapter and the beginning of the assignment I hid inside you. You do not belong to the level you were trapped in. You were built for greater, and now that greater is calling your name. You will speak differently. You will pray differently. You will dream differently. You will walk with authority you didn't know you had. Because I am placing upon you the mantle that fits your next season. And now, here is my final word to you in this message. Walk with me into the new. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fight the changes. Do not cling to what I am removing. Trust my hands. They have never failed you. I am leading you into the fulfillment of what you prayed long ago, but this time you will enter it with wisdom, with maturity, with identity, with clarity, and with a heart that knows my voice. My child, your waiting season is closing, and your becoming season is beginning. Walk forward, lift your head, take my hand. Step into the new, for I am already there waiting for you, forging in your spirit the capacity to carry the very thing you have asked for. You are not being overlooked, you are being built. What you have called waiting, I have called protecting. While you were looking at the closed door in front of you, I was shielding you from battles you did not see brewing behind it. There were ambushes set by the enemy, spiritual traps designed to ensnare you, and relationships that would have drained your destiny. Had I moved you forward prematurely, you would have walked into a war you were not yet equipped to win. Every moment you felt stuck was a moment I was standing guard, clearing the path ahead and disarming the very things meant to destroy your future. My delay was your deliverance. Do you feel the shifting in your spirit? The old desires that no longer satisfy, the connections that now feel hollow, the habits that your soul has begun to reject. This is not chaos. This is repositioning. Elevation requires separation. I am lovingly detaching you from people, places, and mindsets that cannot ascend to where I am taking you. The loneliness you felt was me creating sacred space for my voice to be the loudest one you hear. I am calling you out of the familiar so you can step into the phenomenal. Trust this process of subtraction, for I am making room for divine addition. What feels like confusion is actually transformation. The inner turmoil, the wrestling with your own identity. The sense that you are being undoneness is my hand at work. I am performing spiritual surgery, removing what is diseased and restructuring what is misaligned. Your old self cannot inherit this new territory. This internal shift is not a sign of your weakness, but a testament to my intricate work within you. I am rebuilding your thoughts, your beliefs, and your very essence to reflect the glory of the person I created you to be. It is a divine restructuring, preparing you for a new dimension of purpose. Hear me, my faithful one. Nothing you surrendered to me was ever wasted. Every tear you cried in the night was a seed you sowed in faith. Every sacrifice you made in obedience. Every moment you chose to trust me when it made no sense, I have gathered it all. The time you thought was lost, the lonely nights spent in prayer, the yes you whispered when your heart was breaking, it has all been recorded in heaven. I am a God of redemption, and I am about to redeem every second of your obedience. Your faithfulness in the waiting has created a wellspring of blessing that is about to burst forth. I am a God who restores. Look and see, for I am breathing life back into the things you thought were gone forever. I am restoring the years the locusts have eaten, the opportunities you thought you missed, the strength you thought was depleted, the purpose you felt you had lost sight of. I am bringing it all back, but not as it was. I am returning it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Your strength will be greater, your purpose clearer, and your future brighter than you ever imagined. What was broken will be made beautiful. What was lost will be found in me, magnified and multiplied. As I restore you, I am reawakening the gifts I placed within you from the beginning. Do you feel the stirring? The creativity you thought was dormant is beginning to flow again. The prophetic sensitivity you once had is sharpening. The boldness to speak my truth, which fear had silenced, is rising in your throat like a lion's roar. Your calling, which felt distant and faint, is now coming into sharp focus. I am reactivating every dormant gift and fanning into flame the embers of your divine assignment. You were born for this, and the season of your activation is now. With this reawakening comes a new level of authority rising in you. The way you speak will change. Your words will carry the weight of my kingdom. The way you pray will shift. You will command mountains to move with unwavering faith. The way you discern will be heightened. You will see past the natural and into the spiritual realm with clarity. You will walk differently with the confidence of a child who knows their father owns everything. This is not arrogance. It is the holy inheritance of a son, of a daughter, who has been proven in the fire and is now ready to govern. My beloved, you are entering your becoming season. The long, arduous chapter of waiting is closing. The narrative of delay, of questioning, of striving is coming to an end. A new chapter is being written, one of destiny unlocked and purpose revealed. The person you were is not the person you are becoming. You are stepping out of the tomb of yesterday and into the dawn of your promised land. This is not just another hopeful sunrise. This is the day your destiny begins to manifest. Therefore, trust the removal. Trust the uncomfortable change. Trust the unfamiliar path I am leading you on. Every step has been orchestrated by my loving hand. I am not guiding you into uncertainty. I am guiding you into what I prepared for you from the beginning of time. Do not look back at what is falling away. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am your guide and your destination. Walk with me into the new. I am not sending you into the next season alone. I am already there, waiting for you to step forward with courage. Take my hand. Let go of the old securities and the familiar comforts. The future I have for you is greater than the past you are leaving behind. Let my presence be your peace and my voice be your direction. A new day is dawning, a new song is rising, a new adventure is beginning. This is the season where the pages of your destiny turn. Where you once met resistance, you will now find reception. Doors that were sealed shut will swing open before you. The ground that was hard and unyielding will become fertile soil for your dreams. What resisted you before will now make room for you. Your time has come. Step into it. Stay close to my voice. For this is the season where I turn the pages of your destiny, and everything that once resisted you will now make room for you. I am with you, and I will finish the work I began in you.
Now go in peace and apply the words you received today. Share them with your loved ones. If you have a question about word, write it on the comment below. My spirit will guide you into all truth. Shalom.